In today's video, I will be ranking every Simpsons Fortnite Battle Pass skin. This will include every style that the skin came with, and it will be ranked separately. So for example, Homer and Evil Homer will be ranked separate, pretty much what I do when I rank every new Battle Pass skin, because I can feel one way about the first style and completely different about the second style. Now remember, this ranking is just my opinion, but be sure to let me know yours down in the comments below. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code TuneSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get to ranking. Alright, so I'm going to be starting with Marge, who's the first skin who will be getting this battle pass. And I think they did a really good job. Yes, it is a simple design, but it really looks one-to-one from the show to the game. And I'm really glad they kept her classic tall blue hair from the show. But what's nice is if you want to mix up her look, she has a hair down style that comes with a bandana, so you can change up her classic hair, which I think was a good idea for an edit style. Now there's not a ton of detail, there's not a lot that goes on with like Marge's outfit, but I think it looks good. It's a classic Marge dress, got the color scheme right, overall happy with the design, and I think it looks good in game. Also, I think she got amazing cosmetics as well, like the vacuum pickaxe and the Maggie shopping cart glider. I love that. I love that they were able to incorporate Maggie, and I think it's very fitting that she was with Marge. But overall, I think her base design is really good, so I'm going to be putting her into the S tier. But now moving on to which Marge. Out of the two, this is definitely my favorite design. Low-key wish we got this skin during Fortnitemares. The green skin, gray hair, and black outfit look clean in my opinion, but my favorite part is definitely being able to add the witch's hat. So that's going to be an edit style for this skin. I think this completes the look and will be a fun skin to use this season along with next year's Fortnitemares, honestly. I also think it looks really good in that loading screen as well. But overall, I think this is a great design for Marge. Love that they included her witch Halloween special design, and I'm stoked to get this skin, so I'm going to be putting her in the peak tier. Then moving on to Blinky Fishstick. So this is going to be the first of two mashup skins that I'm going to be talking about. And this one is a mashup between Blinky and Fishstick. Pretty obvious because it's in the name. And I think that was a great idea. It was an obvious choice, but it was also clever to do. The skin is solid in my opinion. He also got two styles, but they don't have any edit styles with them. The first style is this orange fish with 3 eyes and the yellow hazard suit. And I kind of like it, and I think it works well for a Simpsons season, and just works well for a Fishstick skin in general. Really never thought I would see Fishstick have 3 eyes, but it's kind of interesting. I will say, I would have loved like a helmet style, or just something that gives me the chance to kind of mix up this look. But like I said, I still think it's a solid skin. Also think he has really good cosmetics. So I'm going to be putting Blinky Fishstick into the B tier. Now next up is his second style, Hazardous Blinky Fishstick. That is a mouthful for a name. But the second style, I think, is an upgrade from the first one. Of course, it has the same design, but a different color scheme. And I think that's the important part here. Fishstick has the yellow Simpson skin, a white and gray outfit with a black and green logo. I personally just like this one more, mainly because of the color scheme for the outfit. And I like the fact that it implies Fishstick got the Simpson colored skin, which I think helps him kind of fit into this world, fits into Springfield. I think makes it a fun addition for the skin. Like I said, I never thought I'd see Fishstick with 3 eyes. Also never thought I'd see him be a Simpson skin. But Fortnite just finds a way to surprise us like that. But overall, I do think this skin is a little better than the first version. I think the colors of the outfits are just a little better. I like that he looks more like a Simpson skin. So I'm going to be putting this one into the A tier. Next up is Ned Flanders, and if you would have told me that Ned Flanders would eventually be in Fortnite, I would have thought you were lying. I would have thought there's no way this classic wholesome man was going to be in Fortnite, but here we are, and he's in the Battle Pass. You already know he's keeping it family friendly. Also, I bet Homer is pissed that Ned is in the Battle Pass with him. I'm glad they gave us his classic sweater look, and the mustache looks great. Never seen someone pull off a mustache better than Ned Flanders. But I'm glad they just gave him the classic look for the first style. I even like his cell shaded glasses. I think they look pretty good. And I think his cosmetics are great for him as well. Overall, I think this is a really good skin. Good way to represent Ned Flanders, going in the S tier. Then next up is Stupid Sexy Flanders. Now I said I would have never imagined Ned Flanders being in the game. I really would have never imagined Stupid Sexy Flanders. I was very shocked when I saw this was his second style. And this style is the definition of peak. I can't believe we actually got a Stupid Sexy Flanders skin. Best part is there's 2 styles for it, helmet on and helmet off. The red and blue color scheme looks good. The suit kind of reminds me of that villain from SpongeBob named Man Ray. Like the shading and colors look similar, not gonna lie. Even small details like the gloves and the boots, I think they look great. I think the helmet is really cool. I like both edit styles for it. Overall, this is an insane skin, and I think this is the best skin in the Battle Pass. So for me personally, Stupid Sexy Flanders going into the peak tier. Then moving on to Homer Simpson. I mean, they really brought the GOAT into the game. It was only a matter of time too. I mean, it's been rumored a lot. A lot of us have been waiting for Homer to come to the game, and it felt like it was really gonna happen once Peter Griffin came into the game. But here we are, we finally have Homer Simpson, and for a Simpsons season, I think that's awesome. And I can't believe this dude is walking around with a piece of the Zero Shard. He's gonna be causing just absolute chaos. And I'm really glad they kept Homer's design exactly how he looks in the show, which shows how big Peter Griffin really is, to be honest. And it's such a small detail, but the design of his hairs makes me laugh. Like, they even got that right. The classic white polo and blue jeans outfit looks good with the cell shading. I'm really glad they incorporated pink donuts for his cosmetics. Everything about this skin just looks really good. To me, I think he belongs in the peak tier. Then next up, we have Evil Homer, which is his second style. Now, neither of these skins got their own edit styles, but honestly, I don't really think they need them. So this is Homer in a red devil outfit, and I think it's pretty hilarious. I think the color red of the cell shading looks really good. Like I mentioned, I think the outfit is just funny. Definitely going to be using this one for some meme games, and I feel like people are going to get triggered when they die to Evil Homer. I don't know, something about the outfit is just goofy, but at the same time, it looks good, and it really shows his curves, not gonna lie. Also think it's funny that he's got a tail as well. I actually don't like it as much as classic Homer, but I still think it's a really good skin. And this might be a little biased, but I'm still going to be putting it in the peak tier. Now we're moving on to our secret skin, and that is Springfielder Peely. So yes, they just basically turned Peely into a Simpsons character. I mean, they got the eyes right, they got the mouth right, but this skin just looks absolutely cursed. I really don't know how to feel when I'm looking at him. Like, something just looks not right. I think it's the eyes. I just think the eyes don't go well with Peely. And I love Peely, don't get me wrong. A very adorable character, has some iconic skins, but this one just isn't it for me. The cell shading looks kind of weird on him. The eyes look weird. I'm sure it was easy to do because he was already a yellow banana. But like I mentioned, I just think this looks cursed. So I'm going to be putting him into the D tier. Now, since he's the secret skin, we don't know what his second style is yet, or at least we haven't seen it in the battle pass yet, right? But thanks to loading screens, there's a possibility we know what the second style is going to be. And it's going to be a mix of Springfielder Peely and Professor Frink. So it's going to be Peely having the professor style, and I think this one looks way better. I definitely like this look more for Peely. Now, I'm not guaranteeing this is going to be the second style. I'm just kind of talking hypothetical. If this is it, I think it's better than the first style. I like the professor look for him. I think the glasses look good with the cell shading. Overall, in my opinion, this is just a better skin. So if this turns out to be the second style, me personally, I would have this in the B tier. I think it's a way better look for him. Like, I like the lab coat a lot, like the outfit. Overall, just a better Peely Simpsons mashup. But of course, that one is hypothetical because we don't know for sure. But there you have it. That is my ranking for all of these Simpsons Battle Pass skins. And if you're wondering how I would rank like Bart, Krusty the Clown, the other Simpsons skins we get throughout the season, don't worry, once we get all of those skins, I will be ranking them. I'll actually be ranking every cartoon skin, so you'll see like Peter Griffin, for example, and like the Adventure Time skin, Scooby-Doo that we just got. So make sure you keep an eye out for those. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace!